Yabonanimio, Agbana, Yante, Shabraboyo, Nadia Woodiano, dear, and one of a debut. Agbana,
say vocal essence choral moya dear osi anopa ewiane anaju nyina so abofo to jom say hallelujah ya damase for this wonderful performance mema wakwa babiomba obrani wa jumedie so me damase bebre me proud sponsors Former Company Limited ya akofa ni papa edi aba edwa so Piva's Mother Care ya pimfo ene abatan fie unhu se ho adane a fa wani che Piva na obesiesie woni abofra wanyinse no nyina amam ho ayefefefe Zoom Lion Ghana Limited osi di wo ni yempefi efi atu atese wo man mu eyamini umienu entira enti wose waye operation 1 million beans bomodia epinche Zoom Lion so ye bi e ben wo na kope bean ni bi na afi fesisi mpatamu mia afia hodoɔ mu asɔre feku ahodoɔ ɛne enyumaku ahodoɔ monkope 1 million beans bi emfa mesisi mpatamu na mumwa magana enini kakapa ne COVID-19 breyimu sebe ya anyarewa ahodoɔ atu atese no etu obetumi etwa ama ye ho atoyen meda obi bia se enen so mo ni mede ahia ewo obrani wa dwumadie so na motivational message of the week sponsored by Former Company Limited. Or say don't wait. Men chain. Don't wait. And they are necessary. Adia bia wakwada wasu ho daya. Unya ya anka obeye no. And chain it is today. And then necessary. Wasunda ye bi se pese wo ye omampani a eye school na wo beko wo school no a to ho anamon niema a wo be ye a betimi ma daache wo be ye mampani waso da ye se e daache nka wo pese wo bie saloon enne de na wo ye ese wo kosua nsanu dwuma eye etire ye adwuma no na timi aboa ma daache wo botaye no watumi aduru ho wo so da ye no na wo pese wo ye doctor e de course na wo ye ni school me hu obi a sebi wakọ je carpenter fo nim dia wo dia koye doctor da ye bia waso no enne dia tu ho anamon enne ya so na sese wo ye ebi se o kina mu asem die wonim na me so menim masamu akọ babio e dia ba obra ne wa dwumadie so nenne ye dwumadie yi so ebe ye dedede wonim ra ye drum yi akakakra bi ne ye koto aba kokromoti power enipa wo kokromoti ne ma mienu na wo de ye wo de to aba no asa de awa apema pesie wo hu unya apema na de awa mu enema mienu pe enti se wo ye o mamba pa ye to aba entena sinka se wo de onko kire wadwen wa anko kire wadwen obi be kire na dwen ama ye kwa akoto aba nti bra ye duru so die ye ne amanyofo nko a na edin kita ho enne obrane wa dwumadie eso be ye de but before that ye nko commercial break mra ye ba I have a surprise for you obra Obra ye boy. What na fa ko che wo dwumadie mu a wo tebre agi me kon Trangel P Ultra ya unu betu akọ usisi ya wo ya hwese Trangel P Ultra nti akọkra wadi mfinhia aduosia ne akire etumi akote former fesika abra brantie te ho Trangel P Ultra magin kwa ebe sakotodwemu yawo painters carpenters ene wonso a wotaye adwumaden beja wo bre no Trangel P Ultra nom pebenya nkwa etufo nkopoku Farmer Limited fumeswa frɛ 02020558089 Poku Farmer ya pomode faribine.
If you can prove yourself competent to pursue tertiary education, LAWE will help you to scale over all the barriers, including financial, distance, and time constraints, so you can sail through smoothly. One of the defining characteristics of LAWE that puts it miles ahead of the competition is bringing education to your doorsteps. LAWE's programs and course content are carefully structured to suit the needs of all categories of students. LAWE is about providing education at your convenience. If you want to pursue tertiary education and still maintain your job, then LAWE had you in mind when being established. LAWE provides you with flexibility to advance at your own pace in your chosen program.
Masama akwa babiom dia ba obrane wa dwumadie so na enne medical show bo se fia ha be ye de ye san se ye ni babunu na ehia wa ha na mohwe bra ye wo mu ya kakakra bi ni ye koto abanti ye ni amanyofo no de ye dwumadie yi so ye no mo na e ba betwetwe enkomo se be ya ye betumi ehunu se ye amanyo a ye wo oman mu no enye ntokwa na emom no eye kabi na meso men kabi ora Eric Edem Agbana Deputy National Youth Organizer Emma National Democratic Congress amanyokuo no onukro ya so party no manifesto spokesperson on youth development na say mebunu puntuo ho nsem de ono na ohwe ho abohu dawro NDC amanyokuo no muma ye nwe nsem ma Agbana, what to say? Bibia ye boko de.
I have a few days to election and say, "Ya go so ye juma." Na ye nem say, "Nyam ye adom." Na say next time we be host me ya. We host me as Deputy National Youth Organizer, my ruling party.
Wow.
And your opposition party.
Life in opposition, let us say.
Life in opposition. And shouldn't different from power, especially government appointees that na kita buying post bidder. Except say be more activist for such a long time. Me say for the past 15 years, my youth activist from school. Now your ideas, any solutions I name say aban beboa and aban be implement such policies abeboa the mumu opposition obetumi akasa enko bibia because aban no so omo own set of ideas any omo crofo a omo ni omo ye edwuma nti opposition it makes you a bit more aggressive say you are pushing for your ideas to be implemented but I mean you really have nothing to do except say we train for the next 4 years now another election into life in opposition there a mixed feeling but instead different especially
can say opposition one the urge to work harder no was routine being in power
yes sir because opposition for example your power no we call area be na say we identify problem be for example youth no omo ehia support bia say your party na your power obetumi akọ ministries obetumi akọ government agencies eko pesa support no mamu but who opposition you have no such opportunity and for sale motivate you say also ye dwumadina o party no win onem say if the party is in power you have opportunities that you can help other people into who opposition who focus in na say obeye dwuma I'm a party number power.
Okay. Before I obeba limelight, I'm obi Agbana say maybe I be Fabia obi a bolding in 1 minute. Now we wine before I obeba politics.
Abena me school ni na me student leader. Mr. TF free GSS about debate any activism. Some students now yet to me lead demonstration against headmasters. Suspended yes is for the right cause. Mr. T I could say officially no Mr. T from the University of Ghana. Me colleague no na nyamiadom me winnie as SRC president na me the youngest SRC president ever that the University of Ghana had because me colleague no na me very very solid activist me have university in Nepal me the university now court da head your friend is a home masters any lecturers senior man na ya bia for quite a long time now the University of Ghana students know who say me obi a omuma me sa opportunity say me lead omo a ebebo am to me me very young I was in my early 20s I don't want to disclose the age but I've been the youngest SRC president of the University of Ghana with a population of close to 40,000 enye easy nyame adom na yenya opposition so ye de adwuma ma my political parties no omo mienu no approach here but me hwema me will say NDC ye party bia equal opportunities to everybody. So I chose the NDC ahead of the MPP. Into me we school no because I juma of parliament as a research assistant for close to 2 years. Me we and I me Ministry of Education and I me organization be a friend Volunteers Ghana. The biggest volunteers organization I ever Ghana. Me forming at the time I'm in school. And the students now during the long vacation say students they just watch movies and all of that. Into me idea and say why don't they engage the energies of these young people? Because Oko Krasi Bebre I need teachers. It's during the long vacation. To me mobilize 500 students, almost tertiary students. Now me do more rural communities to go and teach volunteer activity, no government support. We
for
contribute
free.
for
Not
free.
paying them.
No, we're not paying them. Volunteerism, and I did that to encourage young people to go into volunteerism. And say those were some of the things I was doing before I entered active partisan politics.
Oh, okay. Until Juma Ben Edikan we
Me Juma or Glory Oil Company Limited. Mr. T and I'm fuel station manager. Me also station me manage that station for 2 years. Apart from that, my be assistant administrative manager or head office and also me for close to 2 years. Me was school ni nano na me Juma with some of this company. After that, no me nya opportunity say many organization be a Canada, your friend of Digital Opportunity Trust, the whole of Africa, me na me 6 people are here constitute on board. I was one of them.
Okay.
And no mommy, more traveling opportunities here call other East African countries are here training young entrepreneurs and all of that. Me and Kasan, so me started my company, I have friend of Smart Consult, time I was school 2012. And also me the recruiting management services, any training. Me a Juma as motivational speaker, me a ghost writer for quite a number of people for a while. Obetumi akasa me a very versatile. My yenyoma bebre medical activism no before meba politics, but me official government work before politics ni na me yejuma o Maslock as monitoring and evaluation officer at the national office. Monitoring there ye juma ni say yen hwe impactor ejuma no ana loans no and make it. For example, o the loans koma yen manu ewo ekrubiasia yen hwe say sa loan no ni effectiveness ne sen ebia obi the letter ba say ejuma awo ya opelo no or employees be 10 and 20 after odi loan no man say uko ground so enko access say loan no sikana awaji no odi ye de okan ya na say ebia odi ko enyoma fufo. That's the case in most of the time. It me ejuma as a monitoring and evaluation officer for Maslock.
Okay, Edem, I can see you are very young. I want to say amanyosem ya na emu ehun kakra nti a lot of parents neba remo a what discouraging. Did you have that, and now you have your parents' support to become a politician?
My late father was very supportive. On the na on show they be on say me yeah they say okay well on say they wo yeah the corrector. Because we NDC now on share than politics, but because on your active partisan politics, but because or two about my NDC. Now me so the same, but me yeah also still me no case cry born 9 o'clock 10 o'clock and hobbit we have first now Kofi unsure 9 people before no say omukita 20 onu there. I mean it's understandable say because me and the only boy in 20 yeah understandable say or you're very caring to that extent, but met me akase my family has been very very supportive in the year me family friends omu you worried kakra especially ye juma no bet me to quine for 1 month 2 months sometimes oko baby I need network until they try reaching you for 2-3 days they are not getting you now omu you worried kakra, but bet me akase supporting them nya omu support pa any omu pa ebon so.
Okay, se kase kan bibi ba ku bia obekai say etu wo collaborate like growing up, some bad experience that you had ubenya biaka?
Ben say bad experience. Because secondary school no, na I was very young among the juniors, my colleagues. Na you were seniors, we were bullies. They be omoba open your chobos, me jiwe me yes say any sanyo manu. One day I stood up to them and I against all odds and I told them, said, I mean, you've been doing this for so long, today it will not happen.
Wow.
And say SCA no a bit of a violence. It ended up in a fight. I'm young. They beat me out, but at the end of the day, I insisted, say that practice should stop. So senior will just walk into your room and say, "Oh yeah, Jimmy, I want to take this." And say, "Through me, you know, you have to be stop it." So I didn't know me school, my only school at the time. And say, Miss Swanny, you know, Obianem say, "Edem, you be a very calm, quiet. You can see, say, oh, you're a nice person." But one thing I don't tolerate is intimidation, any bully. And no, even in politics, people say, oh, we are young, but we are brave, we are courageous. These are some of the things I see a childhood that to me shape the way I behave in politics this year.
Okay, so growing up, now we dream be say, "Obeba be a politician and a to work him." Me say, "Misano." Na me pese me nurse, but me grow now. I gave up into my nye. Now nyinibano. What did you want to become?
Me growing up now me pese me a lawyer.
Okay.
Because me work class 2, class 3 more. Now me a class prefect.
Okay.
Now me a class prefect and they be a me seniors and me classmates omu to me use omu. height, any age, bullying.
Okay.
Until at the end of the day, no me can about lawyers and how lawyers come to the rescue of people. And it's not me guys. Oh, Ebianka, your lawyer was school. I was dreaming to be a lawyer.
Okay.
I still hope say I will be a lawyer. But though there be me call university, no, me call divertic Accra into. I studied political science. Me we no, and I'm a finance. Until me were 2 masters all in finance related courses. Okay. Even though I like the area, some person may economics no, lawyer no there be because at the time now me dreaming say me a lawyer no. Abia na in share and me passion. But now me dreaming because now me per se me the voice of the voiceless. Into the law, I may study it along the line, but politics need by as a way of a reward for the activism. Let me say another example of the year in the past. Okay, say 2018. President Akufo-Addo buying eco signing agreement be a friend US military agreement.
Yes, I remember.
Into eba no Ghana for be mukasa almost your agreement no. Into me sorry na me say why is everyone just talking about this agreement and nobody is taking any action? Into me for me group here na friend Ghana First Patriotic Front. It is a big demonstration now here against the military.
You were behind it.
I was behind it. Me organized it.
Small boy danger.
Into me organizes that demonstration. No, me extending invitation ma all the former presidents and all the political parties. And I in this for some of your opposition into they joined. And most of the former appointees came. We got close to 5,000 people at me address. It was such a beautiful sight to behold. Into me we now. Most of the politicians, oh, you can be this. Over to me, I be a way into contested position. We any say into. But me say the activism no and are leading me more into the politics very early.
Okay.
Na me name say ebi am politics, but I was hoping say maybe at least 45 and now 50 be na makoye politics so me go but eba ntem it's been good so far.
Edem o hwe say the oman no esi ko aye ben say e koto Agbana. Are you confident that your party will win this election?
We are more than confident, say John Mahama, be president come January 7, 2021.
And then Amaukasa.
Me were grounds, me call round pa. Debia me were one constituency or the other. And me need youth no so ya kasa. About the way we near ejina youth no so. Na many youth groups, nurses, teachers, teacher trainees. Any unemployed youth, employed youth, they be a many in common. Now, from my interaction, I say there's no doubt that John Mahama will win the election. When himself President Akufo-Addo, any MPP, 2016 almost share Bobby Bray. Now, Sir Bosch and I'm Ghana for Emma opportunity. Sisi I say who call into 2020 election a comparison of records. Into Uko Galamsey for no Obeko catch almost 2016. Makatrom say me ba galamsey no be ye ni ye afi oba ye no wa collapse nti omudi the current situation no e na mo beto aba ukọ unemployed youth wa obekatrom say you promise them jobs which MPP manifesto 2016 na the agenda for jobs nti obi ye unemployed sisi na nipa no in 2016 or to abama MPP because of ejuma 2020 wow the person will not vote for the MPP again. Me are confident. Many nkofo bibre edin komo de bia ye ejuma na ejuma ye no any feedback aye nya no we are more than confident say John Dramani Mahama will win the elections come December 7th.
Now ka say bia obi a ogina ejuma so say meni ejuma nti ma me nto abama Nana Akufo-Addo ebia oba amenya ejuma na ebia till date onya ejuma but have you also seen people like almost also nya ejuma?
Oh, say, I mean, they will create some opportunities, but it depends on opportunities no extent I had to make up. For example, would the Ejuma and employment scheme be by now say, unya nipa 100 woman more opportunity. Now say at the same time, what collapse banks, any financial institutions be are resulting in hundreds of thousands of people almost Ejuma. Apart from that, who buy no. What's a king for baby? Would the party?
Before you go into that, let's go for a commercial break. ye beto ankomo twetwe ne so obra obra ye boy oba bia ni gie eni so benyin sen na wabu asundwie mu na sabofra ni nya beduru a na ni gie aba aha ye pivot mother care emofra about time eni apimfo fie ni ha se wo pe post and antenatal items a Pivot Mother Care ye the right place me say se wo nya bedru ha unhu ne wontompo eniomani baby foods ahodo baby diapers and wipes epo adult diapers Pivot Mother Care will be owo efiabofra ya woni ne edikosi 14 years honioma wa shabofra honi atade na kono car seats baby walkers swings any baby bouncers and a baby toys enye na Pivot Mother Care wo be Pivot Mother Care wotema motorway bypass na ekwa community 18 no wo sani fa so pe adentan so our housing down kwan ni mu Pivot Mother Care a mother's choice a baby's joy Fred 0244 296025 Bema wakwa babiomba brandi wa adwumedie so me kai wo se ye wo Mona Ladies Fan Club e wo efia hanum sei omo abetena se abewu ye adwumedie so fefefe eni mpanyimfo bebre so e wo adwumedie so ye da so ane Edem Agbana e na etwetwe nkomo wo brandi wa adwumedie so nti ye kono na wo chire mu se obi so ha wenye adwuma nti say na obesi balance no
Era mekano for example me ye adwuma o maslop na meni nkofo bebre na ye wo ho MPP for no buy no ideally we can say they would maintain us as workers Yankasa looking at the kind of leadership now more appointed Stephen Amwa as the CEO no I mean I had no confidence in him until on principle I resigned myself.
No, were you afraid say you and as a confidence
because now me meet the right qualification me nya adwuma no not because me NDC ni na me won qualification and adwuma me ye wo ho no ono ankasa wo buy no on record metumi aka say he told me in confidence say oh he was impressed with what I was doing but me ankasa I didn't believe in his leadership until I decided to resign but apart from me no they sacked a lot of people until sacking Crawford na say we replace you with party apparatchiks and when creation of employment enye no na yeka Yeka creation of employment yeka about a buying initiative edi ejuma additional job eba under Prez Mahama ye programs be to say yes ye di support ye establish support system my young entrepreneurs it we a young entrepreneur na ye di sika eboa one of the conditions is say we ejuma no say we to me employ about 5 or more people apart from that ye the less debt buyer apart from that, you have to be creating new companies. Company B is a Ghana gas company. Under free zones, you have to meet the more than 1,000 factories by Uko B is a North Tonwa, banana plantation be a free zone company under Prez Mahama. Sa enclave no alone, they employed about 7,000 people. It's a no about job creation. You can say oh we know a new job I creating. Now replacement they a job. Inti yawana say ebia ya replace you cameraman if a new cameraman one create ejuma because at the same time I will create ejuma the new person no you have unemployed one other person inti a balancing the science President Akufo-Addo hasn't really created new jobs when you look at the start when you look at the air course but under President Mahama your initiatives now you implementing no now you the expanding growth now you the creating new jobs and in America inti about job creation about the performance of the government in the economy, any social welfare support, any youth-related matters that Akufo-Addo are failing. Into me were confidence. Say feedback every youth nankasan when you NDC for youth who are working, nurses, teachers, young people who are unemployed, graduates, teacher trainees, nurses trainees. May your confidence at John Mahama and the NDC. Will win the elections.
Edem, year 2016 election. Now we're confident NDC be winning.
Year 2016 now you're confident say Prez Mahama be winning.
So what happened?
But me to me I can they be a make say 2016 NDC lose the election young kasa as a political party. Yan to me a project the President Mahama and now we allow the MPP to paint the in black. For example, President Mahama any infrastructure projects no. The DBB by a green book. We share green book no more. There is no single project I ever green book now any reality. But we allow the MPP to tell the people of Ghana, say, green book near Photoshop. It's 2016, Obi wo Abia, Obi wo ho, or share KJT market, green book now say MPP phone say a Photoshopper, or nim say no creno. You can't almost say a Photoshop. You can't almost say a Photoshop. You can't almost say a Photoshop. And see, and Ghana for they believe the lies of Akufo-Addo and the MPP. They have seen the reality. Another example, President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia, use exchange rate at the politics catch Ghana for say seed in a year for 3.7 against $1 no. And which said the economy now collapse. But since say do 6 cities, almost 6 cities. And see the things that Akufo-Addo and the MPP use against us. Ghana for voting against President Mahama in 2016. Sanyo na abaye reality today. Into your comparison based on track record. Into na me confidence ne say CC and MPP for they cannot lie to the people of Ghana again because almost more aban mo ye show mo reality. Okay,
me kai pass ye be 2016 elections no. The campaign message kese pa MPP for the call was the free SHS. And to me feel say no na Ghana for do na reso eto aba ema MPP amanyuko no. So the war confidence say NDC be win this 2020 elections no. Free SHS no mo beto aso ana say mo be drop no dia fa baby foforo.
Free SHS yen to me drop no. Free SHS yeah baby project NDC na started progressive free SHS. Start here 2015 2016 academic year. Omo na omo ye day students no beyond your school fees. And we a factor say ye establish it. Eto aso no na ye 200 community day schools are from e-blocks. Say yes our projects to the expand the access. Anka ye expand the access no we are. Na ye free SHS no universal. President Akufo-Addo buy wa no universal. Into omo boarding school so benefit but we share the way our implementing free SHS now. We're implementing in a way or say educational system. So see I will be a friend double track. So our double track no reduce lecture to student ratio. Into Ubako school for three months now I continue for another 3 months. Every time I was some baby say oh the next track no. Now, almost all the things I was seeing in the last 3 months, no, you have to start all over again. And we are back. Apart from that, we share the congestion. Your secondary school, CCR, terrible. And your conducive atmosphere, say, Nkolano Bessia, dear. Intina, Uko secondary school, CCR, parents no be rented down around the school. Ama free, ama education, you're more expensive because ABR. So, and before I be free, no, would you have 350 cedis a term for Uba boarding fee, any school fees, nina. She said, I said, we rented down a month, maybe 200 Ghana cedis a month. It's all kind of over 1,000 for just a single term. See, free SHS need here. They have really support our educational system. We show the People's Manifesto.
Are you saying, say, with this if I say double track
before President Mahama any President Mills buy now JSS now you run shift me because Biology school now you run shift President Mahama and President Mills by almost say making sure say end it.
Do we have enough infrastructure to stop this double track?
Now you're building BBI friend millennium schools. Okay. You're building millennium schools when I the end shift system. Okay. Secondary school no, okay, say you started projects no be that. You were about 123 schools at various stages of completion. Be more than 95%. By essence say President Akufo-Addo any MPP for more petty politics into almost sure ABA school we make Obia say President Mahama any project into abandon our project network into sa schools in no ye be complete and na ye san extend this free education to private schools into yes sir private schools no to me fa students libi ye were over 400 private schools e Ghana ha na we extend secondary school education free to private schools the congestion I was see our secondary schools no you will not have that problem it's ye ba within your first year in power you end the double track na ya year free SHS ni year because oko school and here say onya quality education enye keke say we be share uniform say me wo school e free there be e say education now we receive no enye quality it is because of quality education that is why some of us are here today don't just give it out say we ma hold some free education just to please people say oh yeah you must give them quality education and President Mahama any NDC ye promise ye ba free SHS dey ba be ye ni year. Now the double track ever do September 2021 you starting new academic year no now you completing say 123 projects ni na ewie na ya bie ma obia benya space sa congestion ni na ye be year free or double track no so na ye year free o secondary schools and kola no mo friend no traffic light says see at the school no ye the traffic light aba who green tracker na obi o fear because I saw red amanity say traffic light a double track e secondary school no enu e ba be year no but secondary school education ni there e be that's why you free e be ye ni yie ama Ghana fo nyina be benefit
yo ya te Edem hold on na num suo kakana mi nkodi dwa kakramra medam aboafo awaso dwumedie yasne asepa yie enne se wo ye adwumakuo bia na wo pe bibiti se overalls wo pe nyoma ye pambom de ma uniforms enom ni ade a wo hwehwe Ecofa Company Limited a obetimi aboa Ecofa Company Limited was sign supply nkonwa nye nkonwa nko aniema bebre bibia supply bia opebia no fre Ecofa Company Limited for na omwa toners and cartridges open dodo okra to a Ecofa Company Limited wo mo na betimi aboa SD cards nom any pen drives bibia photocopier machines paper shredders be any equipment I use for office there Ecofa Company Limited womo ho na obetumi enye bi ato omo wo adabraka etihwehwe won se sia obetumi afre wo mo number no wo 020 0009241 020009241 Ecofa office equipment there oye number 1 furniture nyina so ka ho enti ya hwehwe no na ontumi emwa Prez mother care o se oba hu se wanyinsen na fa wani kire na so ye o post and antenatal items biya bi wo baby foods ahodo baby wipes and diapers ubenya bi enkola ntare every day 1 ekosi 14 years enkola mpaboa enkola bags school bags no mni ahodo ni nyina anye na wo Prez mother care piva number ne guase ho no nti ya hwe so na frɛ no na omwa e wo sa kwan so branches bebre enti ufre no a ba bia wo bia no be kire wo ba bia ben wo na wakọ akoto eniema eso ho Zoom Lion Ghana Limited se di huni na yempefi covid brei mu ya abomodin ase wo be di huni entutu nwura nwu fom basa kra na kai se obeta di nsuo ne semna ahohoro wonsa ebra no na timi aboa esi yade boni anokwan edi amaye yeda so ani Edem Agbana ena etwetwe nkomo wo brane wa dwumedie so obra ye boy Edem oba mu mesu amame na yakọ Zoom Lion ahonidie mre ekotie wo mu nkrato abasisi a moma yenkomra
odofo me ma wakọ aba eba Zoom Lion ahonidie breiso enenso enkomo a ewo ho a ye betwetwe efa sania wo bedi wo huni na wama wa honidie agina brani ewo wo fie eni baabi a wo Zoom Lion Ghana Limited eye dwumaku a ye botai ne se ye behwe na honidie agina brani wo man mu ye nhwehwemu eye research ada na di se enwura egu ade mu a na se ye bebo ho ka se ebia sidi baako a se egu fom a ye bebo ho ka be sidi miensa ansa na yetimi akrakra sa nwura ni yi enu nti adenti na won fenwu ade mu na won mo ho ka kuma bi na ne ebeka no enka ubotom se de ebe ya ubetimi di abobra foforo anampo oman no esika ni bi beka ne botom na ode ade dwuma foforo aboa ma oman na konenim Sanya so yinti Zoom Lion aye na dwene say or the operation 1 million beans eba any saying ye pese imfie mienu eda ye nimu enka nipa bese opepe baako obia benya chance a odi ni mura gum eye waste bin say ye 240 liter bin anase 120 liter bin na esi ufie kama uke fia na wodi agum said ye be ya nia ofa nwura wo mpotamu ho de be ba befa na magana ahonidie egina brani ubetumi akọ wo mpotamu awowo wo municipal awowo wo metropolitan assembly awowo na ubusa Zoom Lion asue ya ewo ho a wo be kyerɛw ntahudi a wo bedi a wo benya saa waste bin yi bi ana chance a de board agum yi na wo de wo nwura gum ama wa honidie egina brani na wa mmoka bebree na wo gina brani a Ghana so ebe gina brani sa wo be frɛ yɛn a wo betimi ato nsa frɛ yɛn wo 0244 335140 ana 030 701 9191 yedamase
Mema akwa babiom eba dwumadie so Zoom Lion Ghana Limited yedamase sama so dwumadie asinema yedebre omanfo de bia Edem, what is the campaign message for 2020?
Well, the People's Manifesto, which we have presented to the people of Ghana, and we actually prepared with the people of Ghana. A manifesto be a strong, quite unique. Say your party, you started running elections from 92. Any other political parties, party be anywhere. Or any manifesto, only in Kofono Netinance and Naye. Nanka, the professors be any was set up committees, a manifesto committee. Now, Makotina, big, luxurious hotels. Now, Muchro A. And Mao Ghana, A be a mupewe. A mebunu omupewe, Yanka say, we na ebe yama omu. Cocoa farmers, Yanka say Maumu, Omubeto Abama. But we, Yeni cocoa farmers, Akotinase. Yeni a man etinase, Yeni teachers. Yeni youth groups, yeni mechanics, carpenters. It will show a manifesto. A manifesto be a mekasa. It is the best manifesto ever in the history of this country. Because upea yen yet sampling. Obi owo Ghana ha nyina ewo bibi was a manifesto no be. Youth are more educated, any uneducated, disabled youth and abled youth, tertiary students, primary school kids, young girls, women, old age for now manifesto ni. Now I'll show you manifesto. Your messages be brave, but met me I say 5 bi o more a year priority. I met me account. First one, a free primary health care. President Mahama say, you to Agbana 2013. We see hospitals be brave. Now be him say back Ghana, ya back Osema. President be anywhere we see hospitals, any health infrastructure. More than President Mahama. And then there is debatable cry. Obianim a record I down. Now see from 2021, we see hospitals in we now say Ghana for any sika omudbe call hospital. A be high free hospitals. You know na friend free primary health care. It you call chips compound, you call clinic, you call polyclinic, you call maternity ward, you call district hospital. I will call access primary health care via a free. Here NHI card and a card biya and no year back your topmost priority social intervention. I promising. Second one, say yes, scrap import duties on commercial vehicles. Share uko importing car for private use. I say we import duties. Uko uses our car for agricultural purpose. Uko uses our car for hospital. Ube using it as taxi and now trotro. You say 2021, John Mahama ba unti asa import duties ni bio. Esan say unim say obi ekoto tax and as a can be very expensive. And to me influencing the price in car or the my customers are fat taxi. Inti uyi sa import duties ni free wa. Obi abe to me anya sa support no. Na ono so atonika oye ne juma. It is a scrap import duties on commercial vehicles and vehicles for industrialization. One of the things are very important. Third one, you're promising 1 million decent jobs, decent and sustainable jobs. Me a politician.
Decent job. So which one is there?
I'm coming there. In the past,
okay,
all the parties we've had, they were so obsessed with giving young people temporary jobs, youth in this, youth in that, youth in TV production, youth in street cleaning, youth in this. Those jobs, at the end of the month, they amount 300, 500, 700 in the name of NAPCO. They amount say that is what you are doing. But you see decent and sustainable jobs, I can't about Juma at the end of the month. Also, when your salary from in your account. Before I get your salary, we need contribution. Any with taxes in a year frame. Until also we Juma sana say 60 years, we call retirement or pensions pay kakra ebe boao. It's a no here pa. Bet me using me ankasa me as an example. Be 3 years ni na me papa frame. Esan say we Juma na o ye no, otua ni taxes any sa SNIT ni na o ye ni pension no. Me nuamba kitwa or sisi or Achimota school. Ni educational support any ni fees bibia because of sa ejuma na me papa ya yetua no pension ni sa nyoma ni na enu na ye di support no ye di hwe no school enti bed na ye free o enti sa time na aban ema ejuma na ya ma salary or tabletop 300 500 700 cedis no enye sa ejuma ni bi na President Mahama any ndc ye promise 1 million decent and sustainable jobs. Ejuma, young people, Ejuma, you will be proud of yourself. Say the job comes with dignity. Ejuma, MPP or power, NDC or power, Ejuma. Ejuma be Aban provided, especially NAPCO say, Yama 3 years contract. In the 100,000 for now, 3 years contract. No contract they end around May 2021. In Tibisa, say. What is the exit strategy? Then after contract end year. Then I buy into me permanent employment. I am temporary. Because who could share you you see GRA, National Health Insurance, need space and need vacancy. Then mummy a Jew NAPCO program no so I am 700 no. Ye posted to the same places I see a Juma. So you see say a deceptive scheme. Until you can't about 1 million jobs, I can't about sustainable jobs, I hear decent jobs, and I promise no, and hear me pa, a Juma be a very important. Apart from that, your policy be a friend National Apprenticeship Program. President Mahama say, "Unim say, you be an obet me a doctor, and you be a son of a lawyer, and a politician, and a TV presenter, perfect so." And see, I say you provide a Juma be for artisans, obi. Or your mason, we person or your hairdresser, we person or your brood, and now your bakery, cake, any bread, any money now, meat pie, and all those things. Now, free education to omo person who go school. No, I say we support omo person who establish omo as omo young inside Juma, artisans. And see the program neighbor as National Apprenticeship Program. And see why we mason, and a carpenter, and a hairdresser we share no. Aban describe mount say the AB 5,000 way mount. Na ya mount young ladies 5 omu pese omu ye hairdressers into training omu. Into training omu we are. Na omu so akwa establish omu.
Yes, aban ne betua wo ka.
Aban ne betua. They are na your friend master's fee and apprenticeship fee no. Enu na aban etua mount. It is a national apprenticeship program no. A program be very important because e be solve that issue of unemployment. Obi pese o ye makeup artist. We person your cosmetics, all those things, they are under artisanship. And see, this National Apprenticeship Program, no, ebe keta. 2010, 2011, you piloted our program, no, now your friend no less depth. Now, our less depth program, no, no, in a smaller scale because now you the piloted program, no, say effective and actually but you call your people's manifesto, no, you hairdressers, carpenters, tailors. Bebre a omo ka chere say some program na mo di boy first no anka ye mo fambra back eni omo tinase ye agree say ye ba ye be ye ni say na sa program 2021 ye start here obi a be hu say John Mahama and the NDC government no truly ye working for the people enti o crasity say o kan no obi pese o ye tailor obi pese o ye hairdresser say adwuma ni nyina na aban edisika akoma wo master no say we your apprenticeship fee no na mon training no for 6 months and 1 year or we are on kasa na ko establish on enti enu so e create adwuma because say you encourage artisanship enu kwa be my economy no I expand now you reduce unemployment.
Yeah, that's it. Edem, wabre, Joa home kakra. You be ba beto ankomo no so na mema Emmanuel Mensa or mema ye performance relax ho kra anti after the performance no ye be saba back na ya beto ankomo no so na ye be mo pledge nyina wo. Wo akoye youth deputy youth organizer idie because entokwa bia esi basabasa bia esi wo amanyukuo mu bia no mebunu ene starte until you have a major role to play but ye ko akoti enyum no na ya ba ye ba ya ba betoa ye nkomo twetwe ne so obra ye boy
but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. We know within we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. Oh, my baby, every anara. I sit baby, every anara. Oh, my baby, every anara. Yeah, my umbrella, yeah, baby, free and nara. Though it will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get. We'll get there. We know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
wow. Yeda wase. What a voice. Why are dear pa? And then amati jumnima semo. Was it will be hard. We know that the road will be muddy and rough. But we will get there. Yebedru ho inshallah. Ghana men sebeye ya. Ejina me ne also. Obeye wo famu de. Na ma ye me famu de. Edem. Obeye wo de na ma ye me de. Na oman no ayeye ama nchirima. Enne de wo ye bebunu. Ebedru mebi na so wa ye pani. Na wago. Na nchirima no so befa. Esabe na yebo ato ho edi ama wo mo. Yeda Emmanuel Mensa se wa ya de pa sa wo ye program bia na wo hia soloist ewa asia ma na betonyum ama wa Frey Emmanuel Mensa wa number say egu asie na omema beautiful performance. He's such a great performer. Yeah, that's it. Pray. Edem. Also share said the near me kona e kwase.
Agbana we share say na Ghana ecosystem enye say na yenye insisem enye just because me NDC na BNDC.
Okay, if it's not just because of that, then I want you to be frank.
Yes.
A dear Papa Bako Baina, Usha, I'm just saying one. The current Abai Wire, I know the Obet Makaso, this one day I give it to him. Upon all odds, the Makanyinechi, Ebia, this one day, and now you don't see anything.
But me aka say almost take progressive free SHS no from day to universal for border for no. A good step I want to take it and the say even though omonya ni ye no I say ye bon mo ba so say enu ye apart from that no apart from that we started projects bebre we mu say omo ajai bebre at that level they have abandoned many but ebimu they have continued. For example, they started greenhouse projects under years program.
Okay.
They continued, they completed it. Apart from the fact that Omodi President Kufu the Ecobo so as say any projects no. We will say it was a good thing that they continued the greenhouse projects.
At least they didn't abandon.
They didn't abandon that one, but they named it after Akufo-Addo to create an impression say any project. But any project, a John Mahama project. Even 2016, campaign no. Now ye tour. Inspection of the project now over 30% complete at the time. Every one baby and all the president for the day I say any project, but any project, a stolen project. Apart from that, Osha interchange, it is a Pokwasi interchange. Temamoto we run about interchange. Any railway project the train, every incline from Tema all the way to Akosombo. All these projects were NDC, John Mahama legacies. And they didn't abandon it. Also, until we shut them a motorway now, President Akufo-Addo Eco Commission in a few days or weeks ago. We share Pokwasi in church in so it's an NDC project, but they didn't abandon it. We share University in Eastern Region. We say, yeah, by President Mahama, any President Mills by now Eastern Region, Eastern Volta and Bronga Hafu. Now Muni University BR. Now you see a building university in all the three, so that every region will have a public university. University of Energy and Natural Resources, IFN UNE. UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho, completely new one. And I started another University of Sustainable Energy in Eastern Region. And also, they allowed it to continue. Today, the project first phase has completed. Apart from the fact that more abandoned projects they completed some of them. Except say, they still don't give us credit. They said the Mamoto we ran about projects. No, President Akufo-Addo need MPP before creating impression say your project. But recording in actually say a project. Sikana idea project nuka na idea sikano ko buy. President Mahama signed all those deals. Na project they start here lose. But
to move credit kakra.
Oh, Ghana for bebre who say project. They say it doesn't really matter to us whether they give us the credit or not. But say important. Ima etunium no say on my be year. I say yen suya the way yen leaders to politicians. It is a President Akufo-Addo aye bibi aye nice say you encourage no say the way it is a good project you buy you better also but say over your project was previous leader or predecessor project now I boss to say your project who can crana who man credit be no there it is not honesty and my youth now your politics no we are not learning good things from some of these acts.
Okay, Edem, youth in politics nipa bebre hu ni say emeburu na amaba politics mu sese no nyam nyina but most of them as a trend ne kakra I say politics na ye boot for boot to be aye atemdidie when you butie your radio stations ahodo ne your television stations ahodo no especially programs are ubenya one NPP one NDC. I'm using NPP and NDC because I know they major political parties in Ghana. By programs are ubenya omumienu bia reps seated no end up in either insult and abako bubefu na wa sorry na wa konom ni ade eno saa nneoma afei na ye hu bebre ewo politics mu. Is it that youth na eba no na yen training omu yie mfam emewura politics ni mu ana panyifo ni bi na hye omachi eji omo masa nneoma we se koso because ni nyina aka wonti na oma meyem hyehye no because eya na baby a youth no be hye bia no tension wo wan hwe ya na sikantwen no mu ne mabo bi abaso wo. Why is it like that?
It's true. I know me cry no. They be am hear radio ni TV, but you share the way sometimes your conversation your corner and boy, it's not good because politics is a exchange of ideas, a difference. Yeah. Say obiya nim say per se o man no ekoni nim, but NDC per se ye ni say yemfa, MPP phone will say yemfa. It's just difference in directions. And here say any MPP for no your radio ni TV insults, politics of insult, any personal attack. No. It is some of us we have tried as much as possible to stay above that. But me to me I can say two things and I causes idea. First one media and ankasa.
Okay.
Ebia ukoye discussion education and now health. Onim say Edem onye doctor. But oye NDC ni nti wa friend no now as an friend MPP ni bia on ebia on also on nim bibia
about health
the two of them on the platform they have really nothing valuable to contribute nti now koye where we say where I say we ni say and media no to me shape conversation in a way say yemfa experts no cry can kakra book of Kasa about health. There were a lot of doctors, any health experts, health practitioners, there were NDC, any MPP. I didn't know from. Ukoye discussion about technology, there were technology experts. Ukoye discussion about economics and finance. There be more experts in those fields. Now we're afraid. But there be a radio so on TV. So sometimes we cry. Omuma topic be a. Uko tinasi na wa can say we know yes yeah discussing we. The topic number. It's nipa bebre omu my idea na akoye to say
when you have to insult.
You have to insult NDC anyway. Secondly, supporters both NDC and MPP. Sometimes we to me call radio so issue be or how him say NDC as a political party, human beings and I make your party MPP so sir. We can never be perfect. There is no way you can say President Mahama or your president no. He was 100% perfect. President Akufo-Addo is also not 100%. Until Koka say sometimes your supporters no, almost per se, extremely they celebrate that aggression no. Until you know encourage a lot of. Hey, why you do and people share so moja so bieja ye say. That is the truth. Until to me some of the communicators so they go overboard. But me the NT I'm here very careful ni say 2014.
Okay.
Now we need award be as the whole of Africa no. Me student na me here the best student leader in Africa. Until omuma me award me in Rwanda. Me call Rwanda no. Because she a guy be here now no see a student leader. And now catch me about the way the Rwanda genocide no buy any pictures, any videos of the number of people who died.
Yeah.
A started here for radio station.
Wow. Yes.
Sir, Hitus
just
and
one comment.
A radio station. Obi cock. It's I start here. It will radio so now TV. So I say you careful. You make us say BBC or Ghana ha. Na say you I mean God forbid you civil unrest. Say Obi edin to echo area on bisa so ye NDC now ye MPP. Just start cutting hands, doing anything, killing people. You see, I say you careful with your utterances. Into more on media and also you have to continuously admonish your colleagues. Or more your supporters and so say you encourage you almost a politics no. We are friends. Just difference in ideas. Recently, because TV station be an MPP rep now by no madam for meaning in a class or Lego. We're very close. But because of politics, no by in a discussion here we know. Yeah, having the discussion in a friendly manner. We ain't on your test messages be and now we need this phone share so Prez Mahama yes and this there so and sense when you
meanwhile you had a friendship before politics.
We have been very close, very close in school. And so now politics.
So would you say politics?
The way I it's just nipa bibi and TRCS politics no just difference in ideas. Senior bibi in Ghana. Oh, Adam for big crowd MPP ni.
Oh, New crowd
MPP ni. As see who say only net nas ABA who have drinks. Almost me a propaganda say, hey,
no
we now on the NDC information, call MPP for no, now we now the MPP information, buy NDC for no. Meanwhile, we grew up together.
Yeah.
Into that level, we all have to make sure say we stop it because my politics now be too toxic.
Yeah.
You know, for people or MPP more to see and I cannot even sit with them in public. Not because I have any ulterior motive, but only on etina public
yeah, say
or supporters. Hey, say info you see NDC phobia the information e come people Edem can be. Me who say on only MPP needs MPP executive net now. Meanwhile we are friends.
Yeah.
Some of them we go to the same church.
Yeah.
Some of them we are sitting in the same class with them. And say politics no do that level. We all have to make sure say encouraging for say the politics is just difference in ideas.
Edem, so I want you to look in the camera and then you talk to the youth. Since our deputy youth organizer, no, talk to the youth for us because the who can say sometimes say behind the scenes, you know, push ya. Nipa watch any day mamu oh fire say no and then raise tension say Martin ni die ni ade koso abato na ye kwa akoto no nyame ya adoma 7th December sebeya ye benya peaceful election ato aba no awia asemboni BNC whoever obewin no ye nya be man support whoever obelu no so pe accept entokwa biamba na ubenya nkwana miso menya me nkwana oman no atena ho ama nchiuma. Ababetu, we want you to give a peaceful message. You are talking to the camera.
2015, Kenya, coalition be ending and a bit violent. We are nipa baby more than 1,000 a year. I will show more we are MPs no count, ministers no count, presidents no count. The we are big people no count. We are youth no. And say the message to young people. They say election is just a process to decide who should lead this country. It must not lead to the loss of lives. We a young person, especially we are macho for no. Now say, obi person use you for those violent acts. Go and snatch a ballot box, go and beat somebody up, shoot somebody. You have to resist it. Report the person because at the time recruit you, their children are abroad schooling. Their kids, their brothers, their siblings, their families are not part. Politics must not end in violence. Yes. So my message to young people is that in 2016, we had a very peaceful election. Let's even improve upon that. As we go towards the election in 2020, all of us must commit ourselves to a violence-free election. We should not be agents of violence. We should not allow ourselves to be used by any political party to cause violence. Go and vote in peace, watch the process in peace, and let's all make sure that we build the Ghana that we want for ourselves and our children and the generations yet unborn. Let's not allow the elections to divide us.
In any local dialect that you are comfortable in, just repeat this same message.
Any local dialect
that you
very
are comfortable
with. Let me speak ever.
Okay. Yes, you are allowed, please.
Okay. So here, but the cuckoo, akoko da famina. Menye nke o nyebe mi ano kodam, ano mi ano nyodum, ado awo nugbe gladeko. Madeke mega blow na ko tu na ko igan ado ako ekpo. Abe ya po inovio. Miakata Ghana to ko minye. Ghana pengo yi yejim miakata mile. Tama de kuku 7th December na va dako ne dako vo nti fa pa koi na yapema na trova kpoli o klemeda dakema de kema ga blow na dako emebunu no ye pamucho aba na ye kwa akotu no ye tu edi ye leaders a ebe ma Ghana be ko nkan na Ghana be ko nim nti ensese obi a be ko menkofa tu ana bibia say odie because of political party nti ukoye vigilantism any sanyoma no bi there be ye nyina ye nto aba in peace NDC for ye per peace na ye nim say the way I conduct election in 2016 ye to me repeating sa bibia because ye President Mahama nso beba now send the Ghana to the path of progress and growth.
Yeah, that's Papa Mr. Eric Edem Agbana. But before you go, where the work can be at CB, but your criteria so your per se, or signing was so like a pledge that you, Eric Edem Agbana, you will overshare say abatwa yebebetuno December 7th no ebeye violence free ntokwa bia nsi basabasa ye bia ma you promise say abatwa we wo beye wo fam de wo betimi to see to it say ntokwa bia nsi obra ye boy yamo ensema no. Thank you so much. I on the signature near for the Asha Senti. Bibi Boni Biasia, Bibi Boni Biama, but Bibi Boni, but we will show you this signature that you signed. Say, oh boy, any now, Braniwa, your production crew and everything. Ye na ye kabu mashe say, ye be presunchi, ama ye mai. Ebi ano china nemi ni ho, banam bao na entokwe biesi ne bia affecting. It can also happen to you. Ti ye mo asunjia ye wono, ehu bain, sebeya, Ghana, ebetumi. Afan into mapa efra. Right them. Ye kokra. Your last message. Ye free you so. Your last message.
My last message. Ema Ghana phone na is 2016. Ye nyina ye to Obama President Akufo-Addo any MPP. 4 years ni. Ye hwe de omo aye. Eni de omo ntumi anye. Na ye nim say obi anem. Say ye assess Akufo-Addo na ban all the sectors, you compare your records at President Mahama stands tall. Now, you pleaded with Ghanaians, say December 7th, almost some my opportunity in name baby. Omukai said they are going to vote for free primary health care in December 7th. They are going to vote for expansion of free SHS to private institutions. They are going to vote for national apprenticeship program. They are going to vote for 1 million decent and sustainable jobs. They are going to vote for a peaceful Ghana. Ghana, eye jumama obia. Nenye Ghana, eye jumama family be ana only a particular group of people. Ghana and found baby are free. Any their economic situation obia with the same opportunity. And that Ghana is only possible under the leadership of John Mahama and the NDC. Na your name, Senyami Bua, inshallah, come January 7, 2021, John Mahama will be sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana.
Yeah, Dama me proud sponsors, Former Company Limited. So I saw you media sema bribia yetimi edi ebreya chef for Peeves Mother Care. Former Company Limited office equipment bia opebiano. Ekofa ebenya biama overalls, uniforms, Wellington boots, every supply there for Ekofa Company Limited. Omo telephone number ne guasie ho no mbetimi aboa na supply bia ope when it comes to office there. Supply omo ye number 1. Omo ebetimi aboa. Luxury Elegance Pro. Thank you for my makeup. The telephone number ne go no. Uye bibia na ope professional makeup a friend no na omesiesie. Se uba nkrai ha na ope baby papa ada Elkin Hotel. Elkin Hotel. Ura dining mu environment no timi say ekoyi ankasa air condition papa bi omo wo gymnasium omo wo restaurant omo wo conference halls ahodo enti companies ahodo amopa ba bia ye mo meetings no monya reservation e wo Elkin Hotel wo mo telephone number ni ye ana frɛ wo mo na wo monya reservation ma so opa ba bia da ana opa aduane e de wo program bi wo mo timi cater for nipa over 5,000 Elkin Hotel nko a e na betimi aye sadie we e de amawo Sanso so ena material shem fefefe every chic collection say we be ko ba bia either ope smart casual and I say bibia eye gbenze wa o see what me say yes my program yi something elegant for chic collection na ono so onsiesie chic collection number ena eda ase no my beautiful shoes are from Whistles by Mona Lisa. The number na hu ho no betimi afre no na upeze notice papa bi designer branded bags ahodo a Whistles by Mona Lisa obema obi na bibia etimi akoso de amount me da obi biara oba adwumadie ya se asere Emmanuel Mensa and the organist. Thank you so much for that marvelous performance amode ema me da obi biara o hwe adwumadie ya se adumra ne dum yen a na yete nkwatintin mu a na wotwe sene mesani wedi ahia ewo obra ne wa dwumadie so medin diabna nyanta obra obra ye boy
obra ye boy ye bonanimio abenai nyante shwa bra boy na de wudua no de eno ana betwa da bio abrane wara bo abrane wara miampa che benti tutu ona mosie abrane wara dada ti obi ahwe wasu ya o binie abrane wara bo ye bonanimio abenai abrane wara nyante shwa bra boy abrane wara na de wudua no de eno ana betwa da bio